So we have a mental challenge today, playing Chess 960 or Freestyle Chess or Fischer Random, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to play it in both English and Spanish, explaining all the ideas. So en español sería un desafío intelectual o de cerebro, y el canal se llama ajedrez en el cerebro. So basically, do a little bit of both, but I'm hoping it'll benefit you if you're trying to learn some Spanish, or it'll just be kind of peppered in there. So hopefully it'll benefit you either way. En todos modos, si está, por ejemplo, aprendiendo inglés, puede mejorar tu inglés también, y puede traducir un poco, decir, explicar lo que estoy diciendo, lo que estoy pensando, y es típico para yo, lo hago muchísimas veces. Estoy tratando de hacer más clases en español, o por lo menos una mezcla de español e inglés, so mix of English and Spanish. But I think it's going to be an interesting intellectual challenge. I like to do simuls to challenge myself, so not just a typical simul, but let's do like sack a piece within 15 moves. I actually did one earlier. I wasn't totally satisfied with it. It was night odds against like 15 people, but I like to take my time anyway. It was 30 minutes plus 15 seconds, and suddenly I got really low on time. It was like lose. But there was this one really cocky 2500 blitz he lost his queen, that little tactic. So that was all worth it. Vale la pena porque ya tenía como 15 personas más temprano hoy, y perdí muchos tiempos, perdía porque en el tiempo solamente 30 minutos. Well, so ahora voy a tomar un poco más tiempo. I'm going to take a little more time now. Pero por lo menos gané contra 25-0 porque él tenía mucho egoísmo. He was very egotistical. So that was good. That was fun to take someone down like that. But that's about it. I lost a lot of games. I won like 4. There was one I hadn't made on the board. 1 second to go. So it's almost a third. But in some cases it's gone really well. It depends. Like sometimes I'll just lose on time a lot. But if I can time it out right, time it right. So we're thinking, I'm thinking maybe 30 minutes. Well, think about it. It's like the same as playing one person, the total control. So if it's 30 minutes, even though you're playing everyone, the time is still draining just the same. So it's not like you have to pay 30 times 10 in terms of timing. So let's say we do 30. I think the 30 plus 30 is fine, because that shouldn't go more than an hour anyhow. I think 30, 25 plus 30, 30 plus 30. Or I could give myself a little more time. I think I'm going to do 30 plus 30. So 30 minutos con 30 segundos de incremento. Okay, let me make sure this is actually working. Is it going through? Connect streaming software. Yeah, it looks like we are good to go. And that looks like about what I want. Is lo que como quiero. Más o menos. Yeah, that should do the trick. Okay. I see some chat down there, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to see everything that people are saying and whatnot. Anyhow, let's start it up. So let's go to play. And it's amazing how quickly you'll get people. Like, personas van a juntarse muy rápidamente when you do a simul, cuando haga un simultáneo. So, for example, we're going to say freestyle. Freestyle, we'll say chess. Fischer Random, we'll say /Fischer Random. Fischer Random, simul. And now it's all the rage because there's this GOAT, the greatest of all time chess tournament, el GOAT. Torneo de los campeones, los más fuertes en el mundo. Actually, I just read about it. Magnus, he came up with it with this guy. Was he a Dutch guy or something? And conceived of the idea, and he hand-picked the people that are going to be there. So, of course, he really wanted to play Ferrugia. Él quería jugar contra Ferrugia, ajedrez Ferrugia muchísimo en el torneo. What do you say? El match para el mundo. Campeón del mundo, but what happened was, he would have to play Nepo again. He's like, nah, I don't want to play him again. So, or Ding. So he's like, I'm done. All right, terminaba. Tiene otras cosas en su vida. He has other things he wants to do in his life. He was champion for 10 years. He proved a lot. I wasn't sure if he wanted to hold the title longer than anyone, but that'll take a while to beat Lasker's. Lasker's 27 years, I think, or. Oh, they actually have automatically 60. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about that. Ya tienen el default is 60 segundos. So that's default actually. Yeah. Excuse me. Because if you're going through a lot of games, you're going to need that time. Okay, fine. No, that's going to last a while though. What if we do 20? Okay, if we have only 10 people. think if I limit it, I think if I don't do like 15 people, si solamente límite de, I might say some wrong words, but hay límite de 10 personas en el simultáneo, I think, creo que estaría bien, pero con 15 tal vez un poco más que quiero, I think more than I want maybe if it's, because that was a little too tight. So, but we can do 30, let's see, I think we can do less, 20 plus 60, or I could add, if I add, that'll go a little quicker than if I do. I really don't care too much, so I don't think I need to add the time. We're going to try and make this work, pero la cosa es que es un desafío intelectual porque tiene que pensar en muchas cosas al mismo tiempo. But you know, you latch on to each game, and I've done like, I did a fun tandem simul with Timur Gareev once in Maryland. So we were going around like in circles, and so, you know, I'd have to think, all right, what did he do? What did the opponent do? What did he do? What did the opponent do? What do I do? So cambiando el oponente y sería el oponente y yo. So we have to keep switching. So that was definitely a good intellectual challenge. Yeah, so I think we're good to go. We have 20 plus 60 standard. Oh, starting position. Nope, we're doing chess 960 obviously. I guess I'll take white. Sometimes I'll do randomize. Should I do randomize? Well, I want to make it really challenging. Okay, fine. We'll do random colors. English and Spanish. Inglés y español. Random. ¿Cómo se dice random? O sería aleatorio. Fischer Random, aleatorio. Fischer would be Fischer Random. Ajedrez. Okay. It's freestyle. Fischer Random. English, Spanish. Okay, let's do this. I might get totally crushed. Who knows? But we'll see. Freestyle. I'll say /960 English plus, I'll say Spanish. I love the N on me. English, Spanish time. Okay, I think we're good to go. Ya estamos listo. Estamos listo. We're ready. Okay. Oh, you can't do. Okay, fine. Common punctuation. Oh, is that common? I guess plus is not common, is it? I mean, it wouldn't be like exclamation mark. No, I can't do that. I'll say fine. English and Spanish. Okay. Does that work? What? Oh, now I have to click chess. Okay, whatever. I already clicked it. Okay, are we good? So 20 minutes plus 60 seconds per game. Okay, that could go on for a while. The thing is, some people could. No, that's the thing. You know what? I think some people it will last a really long time. So let's do 30. Let's do 30 plus 30. Okay, that's what I was thinking before. Vamos a quedar con 30 añadir 30 minutos, 30 segundos, incremento por movimiento. Y tengo guitarra, no sé si puede ver, open source, que es domina pública, sería gratis. Somehow I thought I was doing it. I got like, they said, oh, it said it's fine, it's not a strike, but like they wouldn't let. It said someone took a claim. I don't monetize. I try to make it so I don't show any ads. I selected that option. And I have the ad blocker myself, which is amazing. Here, someone's coming in because you can watch YouTube if you're on your browser with no ads. It's really world changing in terms of your internet experience. Hopefully, you have some IRL experience, but in terms of your internet experience, it definitely helps. Okay, so freestyle. Oh, I misspelled it. Crap, it's all good. Freestyle 960 English and Spanish. Estamos listo. When does it start? In a few minutes. Let's wait for 10. Funny enough, this one, well, it's also like late at night. It's 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Yes, 11:30 en el este. Tiempo del este, no sé. Entonces vamos a ver. En 2-3 minutos vamos a ver quién viene. Y déjame chequear que está listo. No puedo. Oh, there we go. I can change the spelling. If I want to be a stickler about it, why not? Freestyle. Let's say freestyle chess 960 English and Spanish. Okay, we'll see who's up for this. We'll find out who's actually up for this. We only have one so far. Let's say in a few minutes. Let's wait for 10. Yeah, I guess maybe I can always do a warm up. We'll do a little warm up, maybe a game while we're waiting. Let's see. Make sure we're good to go. We'll find out. Okay. and I was trying to make this actually show up. Yeah, I wanted to make this actually show up as a stream. That's what I was, because I did a couple earlier. I'm getting into it. I had a little time. Yeah, first 3 days of the week I finally have. I work every day, but first 3 days I have mornings available because I'm moving around a couple of adult students, so I was able to work out. So I'm like, okay, when it works out, I'll do the mornings or the evenings. So it could work out, but I just really wanted to do this. So let's see. Let's do. I wanted to check something. Yeah. Let's see if it's actually working on the streamer thing. Is it going to show up here? Oh, actually, it would show up on my profile. En mi perfil. Debo ver si es posible. I don't know. Somehow is it not working? Vamos a ver si está funcionando. Okay, este. Edit. Lichess. Okay, lichess.org. Opción. Gaming chess. Okay, vamos a ver si está funcionando propiamente. And we'll see if it's working right. Okay. Got a couple coming in. Okay, they came back. Alright, we got 3. There we go. We got an 18. Oh, 18. Now 1800. 1800. 1800. Son bastante fuerte in 96. So interestingly, there's inflation on other ratings, but in chess 960 there's deflation. So you'll see them be please classic 30 plus 30. It's almost classic. Okay, we got 3. I mean, if it's 5 or whatever, that's fine for me too. It'll make my job a little easier. Si tenemos 5 está bien, pero no, me gustaría como más cerca de 10. Es mejor, otra vez, es mejor desafío intelectual, pero vamos a ver. I want that to be a challenge. But what I do in my channel is I always try to deeply explain the ideas, try to make it accessible as I do with my students. I really want to, like in my international adult class, como en mi clase internacional para los adultos, I try to really break it down, you know. And I'm okay handling classes of different strengths and everything too. Just try to, because you could take complex topics, but you just have to break it down. Now, chess 960, I mean, it's chess, but it seems complex for a lot of people who just like, what is going on? Because they're so used to seeing the normal position. Personas están acostumbrados a ver la posición normal, regular. Pero este es algo que es más fácil, lo puede memorizar, pero no puede pensar más independiente. So, yeah, for more independent thinking. So that's good. Okay, we got 3. I'll start in a couple minutes. We'll start in a few minutes. I think there are a lot of people that don't want to do it. Like, what is this? But again, yeah, earlier in the day, though, be like, whatever, night odds simul. You have like 10 people right away. Like, I want to crush someone in night odds. Freestyle. But it was hilarious, though. The 2500, he was the trash talker. They were the trash talker. Like, I'll pull up the game real quick. It's pretty funny while we're waiting. So let's see. Where is this? Night odds simul. Okay. So where's the cocky one? They played very nicely, but again, by the end, I was so long. I started losing on time. There was one I had a mate on D7, but I lost. I was about to play it. I was on the last second. I hate when that happens. Literally, they got the same thing. I mean, the exact same pattern. Rook and queen. There's rook and queen here. Ya torre y reina, la mismo patrone ahí, the pattern. They left. I was gonna get a fork though, e4 then e5, typical kind of fork. So I'm trying to get hippo. Basically, I learned how to play the hippo a lot from when I play odd simuls. El hippopotamus. I don't know how to say. I might do a little butchering Spanish. I don't know how to say Spanish. A hippopotamus. I don't know. But el hippo, let's say. But I like to do the small center. Okay, let's say el centro pequeño, like small center setup. Then Nimzovich has a chapter in chess. I think it's in Chess Praxis. I'm not sure. I don't think it's in my system, if I recall. If you read Chess Praxis, he talks about the small center setup. So it's great for material odds because you try to wait for them to push and you bypass them and you try to close it. So let's see if I have examples of this. Not really. Here, okay. Here a little bit. Yeah, it was like a French. Como francés estaba cerrado porque quiere cerrarlo. You want to close it. Cuando tiene odds, cuando él tenía más material. There was a nice little mate there. I think I was looking pretty good, but I lost on time. Pretty good attack. And this one, I won the queen and then lost on time. Yeah, it's a lot, mostly time. And then this is the one against he was like, 23 or 25 blitz, 23 other ones. They're pretty strong though, 22, 960. That's pretty strong. But I was coming in and they resigned after I won the queen. So let's go back. Let's see, we got accept candidate. Okay, we got 4. You have to name a cuatro. Casi. Okay, si hay 5, está bien. Select me, please. Yeah, when's it gonna start? I'll wait a couple more. So if we have like 5 to 10, that's fine. So we'll wait like at least one more. I mean, if it's 5 people, look, I mean, it's still a challenge. I mean, the idea of a simul is that you're playing against a master and you have much more time. So if there's 5 people, you still have 5 more times than them. Well, sort of. At each board, yeah. So you come when you walk around traditionally, cuando está caminando durante el simul, ellos tienen como, if there's 20 people, con 20 personas, tiene 20 veces más tiempo, no? So you spend, let's say you spend a minute. Well, I mean, they spend, what would it be? If you spend a minute, they spend 20 minutes. No, you're going to spend, I don't know, what are you saying? Whatever. If you spend a second, they spend 20 seconds, whatever. So they get, no, wait, what would it be? Yeah, if you're going that quickly, I don't think you're going to spend a second, though. But they're going to spend 20 times more than you. So, chess is mental torture, says Casper. Okay, are we going to go through mental torture? We're going to, es la tortura mental. Es una tortura, Shakira, right? Es una tortura perderte. Tu cerebro. So chess is mental torture. The Shakira song, right? Una tortura. That reminds me of that one. That's about all fortunately, that's the only circumstance in which I am aware of the word. Unless, yeah, but it can be mental torture, I guess. Just don't get too addicted to it. All right, let's see if one more comes in. But I'll go back to here. Let's see if everything looks good. We got, all right. Yeah, it looks like, I think the board should show up. Looks like the board was showing up in the middle. Okay. Oh, but was it actually showing up on Lichess? Is it actually working on Lichess? I'm frustrated by that because I want to do Lichess. I'm trying to have it work on there. But I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah, what was this one? Oh yeah, this was a fun, I mean, I have to rub it in because they were just being so cocky. Well, like, what were they saying? I mean, jokingly, but they're like, where were they? The basketball one? What did they say? My goal is to win without much difficulty. What else did they say? I am not flagging you, but mating you. And then that's when they lost their game. They said I sold. But yeah, I guess that means they botched their attack. Where was it? But yeah, well, here's the tactic. So things started to go a little bit wrong for them. Poco malo por ellos. Okay. Aquí más o menos. No, todavía dicen que están ganando. Okay, there's the bishop. I mean, there's the knight. Un caballo. Luego, ¿qué están haciendo? Now that su ventaja es mínimo. Okay, then I take another one. So now I get 2 pieces. I'm up a piece now, am I not? I'm currently up a bishop. Ya tengo extra alfil todavía. And then I had this move too. But I went for a retreat. They have this. They went the wrong way. Actually, I missed it already. Faltaba. What is it going to happen? What if he goes back? I guess you can just like go after this guy. What is that? Oh, yes, that would be nice. Stuff like that. I don't have to calculate. Tenía que calculaste totalmente. But now está ganando. Jaque. Y no tienen una manera de evitar el jaque. So if they go here, it's check. Win the queen. They go the other way, it's check. They thought they were okay with it, but I mean, it looks dangerous. Parece peligroso. I don't know. I mean, they just have to go the other way, right? So they blundered. I guess they were worried about some knight. I don't know. But I already had it, huh? Oh, here's another thing. Otra cosa. Like this. What would it be? You just take with the rook. You can't take, right? You just take with the rook. Y la misma cosa. Oh, wait. Nope. La misma cosa. Todavía. Exactamente la misma. But now, con más material. I actually get more material then. Okay, we only got 3 left. I mean, hey, if it's just me a few people, we'll go for it. But Freestyle, chess 960. How is that not appealing, guys? Come on, don't you want to play chess 960 in English and Spanish from random colors. I mean, it sounds like fun, right? ¿Qué pasa? ¿No están listo? Okay, I mean, we'll wait. Maybe if it's only 4, fine, but I don't want to keep them waiting for too long. Can you start classic? Classic? Oh. So sorry, the idea is to do 960 for a challenge. Also, we have the goat challenge going on. So I thought it was appropriate, right? So I thought it was appropriate. Okay, we got chess. We got... Okay, you guys are ready. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys. Okay, well, I mean, I'll go with 4 since they're not coming in right now. Yeah, I think it's a little late. People like to play during work hours, huh? In the U.S. and I guess other parts of the world are kind of sleeping. Están durmiendo en Europa y oeste de África. Say West African time, como Nigeria, otras cosas están en otros países allí, Inglaterra, están durmiendo, ¿eh? In India, tal vez India, no? Taiwan? Okay. Let's see. Yes, okay, I'll show you guys one that I lost, to be fair. Una que perdí. Let's see, which one was the nastiest? There was a pretty nasty one, I think. It was pretty close. I had a chance. This one was well played. This 1900. They're like, yeah, 1900. They played nicely. Yeah, jugaba muy. Este que perdí, jugaba muy lindo. So estoy tratando de atacar. No cambio. Yeah, I want to avoid trades. You know, interestingly, maybe I could take this just to get rid of the bad bishop. Probably not a bad choice. But I still, you know, think about it though. You can go bishop f3. Puedo usar tu alfil aquí para tu ataque en el lado del rey. On the king side, el lado del rey. So I'm starting to go for g5 stuff. Yeah, but then they got, it's like a king's in reverse. They got their attack going. Como indio del rey. Contrario. And yeah, then sort of de repente, boom, boom, boom. Definitely is not enough. Seguro que no es suficiente. And yeah, they crash through. So that was nice. Just like good play over here. Okay. Okay, we'll do it. Vamos a empezar. Con tres. I mean, it's still, you know, I think even one person is good, right? So with 3 people, we can actually do some quality play. Jugar con calidad. Buena suerte. Okay. I don't know if they're all the same position. Let's see. I didn't show it. No, they're not. Son diferentes posiciones. Y 2 blancos, 1 negro. Okay. 2 con blancas, 1 con las negras. 2 white, 1 black. Okay. Let's look for weak points. Puntos débiles. Amenazas. This one for sure. That looks nice. Can we increase our pressure on that? Yes, absolutely. So I'm looking for something like that. You can also push the H pawn to probe it. Punto débil. Puedo atacar más en las cuadras oscuras. This is okay, but then they can attack. And you can go, actually this is consistent. I like this. Because we can play 93 and support and guard, control the dark squares even more. Okay, where are the weak points? I'm always looking for that. You know, like this one, you gotta watch out for those. Here, no. Here, that's not defended. Can we go for it? Yeah, we can try to make them. No, I mean, you know, you can do it. You can start to come after and see if they have a good defense. Now we imagine what's the defense. ¿Cómo defendería así? Entonces quería algo así para atacar. Just una manera de ganar, ¿no? You can try and see what happens, and you can adjust if it works. If it doesn't hurt your position, why not? We want some way. They can defend it very easily. No, it's fácil. We can begin with that. What else? There's this guy. They can attack this. Not a huge deal. Not super tempting to take that. No hay mucha tentación. Ganar un peón. Ganar un peón. Este. ¿Por qué no? Oh, este. Oh, we have dos trucos. And we can play for 2 traps. That's fun. We could play for a trap there or there to try to mate in both directions. Okay, of course they do this, yes. I was thinking about the knight. I was thinking about here, but they actually goes, I forgot about c4. Olvidé esto, pero tengo este, caballo e5. Es posible comer también, pero no lo quiero porque quiero este control de las cuadras. De las cuadras oscuras, the dark squares. Do they move? They haven't moved. They haven't moved yet. Are they back? Hopefully they're back. Okay. I think we can do it. Here. We'd have like this. Push. Here. Push. Then we take this one. They would have to play f6. Oh, they would guard the pawn. I didn't look at it carefully enough to see that. I may have to just play g3. It's okay. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I don't think it doesn't. I was looking. I have to adjust. Tiene que ajustar. Está bien. Okay. So wait, what? Okay, I don't know about that move, because now I can take solamente como el peón con la amenaza de un tenedor. My name is El Tenedor, no? I like forks. I mean, it's fork in Spanish. I think I take. Am I missing something? That's a threat. So I think we take. Hopefully they didn't leave. Let me see. White rider, 1, 2, 3. I will message them. Let's see. I say, empezamos. Oh wait, what just happened? What happened over there? Uh-oh. That's a fork. What are they doing? That's not gonna help. Okay, they want to win my rook. Quieren ganar mi torre. Entonces es muy natural hacer caballo f3 y controlar e5. Okay. Pues sería mucho material. There'll be a lot of material ganando. Okay, this is really interesting here, because, you know, as I said, I wasn't anticipating this would be, you know, effective. I mean, like I said, you know, I can take, but then it's not part of my plan. I was thinking about this move also. That still becomes possible. But so I defend it. So I'm still going for this dark square control. I can still play b4, open things up when I'm ready to. Okay, so now they're fighting for that. No, están jugando muy bien. This is a big, good game. What's their strength overall? From Indonesia, they're like 1800, so they're good. No, they're a good play. This is interesting. And hopefully the other one starts too. So I could meet them in the middle here. Now it's raining pretty good out there. I could meet them in the middle with c4. Podemos juntarse en el medio. And then if they want to go d5, we'll just take more center. Tomamos más centro. Más del centro. Ok, ¿cuál es el plan aquí? Ya tenemos. ¿Está moviendo? No está. So, no sé. Well, let's see how long it goes, you know, depending on this game. We'll start another one since we only have a few people, depending on how long, because this game looks like it's not going to be. They're going to be in for something here. It's going to be a good game. Did you hear? From Indonesia. Oh, did you hear it? So you hear all my thoughts about the game. So he knows that I have to speak too much, and I have to speak more in Spanish, so he doesn't understand. Unless you speak Spanish. No, it's okay. But we have to come up with a good plan then. I mean, basically, we want to take some more center. Also, there's a pin, which is pretty annoying. You know, I think what might be appropriate then is to simply move the bishop and castle. Oh, they want this. Okay, I see what you're up to. Oh, we can't even go here. I'll just take it. What am I thinking? I'm hallucinating. Entonces, estoy pensando solamente en enrocarse como... ¿Cómo podríamos? Enroque, come. Oh, interesante. then we have another one of those situations. Boom, unleashing on the queen. So aquí, por ejemplo, lo que estoy diciendo es que podemos dejarle comer. También ganamos el alfil en las cuadras claras, the light squares. I think that's the way, given that I see what they want, I just develop. Can't go on developing. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, you gave me a lot of material though. Okay, so you have to watch my threat. Gotta look out for the threat, right? So I think I just develop, you know, I can check here, but just develop rapid. Okay, I saw it. I see you. I know you want to do that. What happened? Wait, what? Hello? Yes? Say hello? Hello what? Yeah, we're giving him that. What's going on? Why did it say hello? Did I miss something? Am I getting made? No. What's going on? Are you trying to like help me win? I think they're trying to help me win. They're trying to help me win this. Okay, you're going for it, fine. But look, like I said, when you take it, you take. So cuando como, ella come, y luego tengo este. I'm not taking a draw, dude. We have to play for win. Always play for win. Siempre ganar. I never play for a draw. Alright, let's see. Doesn't matter who it is. You have to just play for a win. I guess if you're going to win the tournament with a draw, but no need. Just play for a win. Okay. So we just develop and just try to chase down the king a little bit while developing the pieces. La idea es quiere seguir el rey y desarrollar tus piezas. Well, now we can speak a little more English, Spanish. Okay, they took immediately, but don't I? Like I said, I can do that. I mean, I could get my pawn back. Puedo recapturar un peón y tengo los dos alfiles. I'm pretty happy actually with the position then. And then the queen has to retreat, no? Todo está guardado. Everything's guarded, right? Am I missing something? No. She's gonna have to move away. Does she have any counters? You have to think. What can she do? Puedo explicar un poco porque no tengo mucho demora. Tenemos un poco tiempo con solamente dos partidas. Did the third one? No, they're not coming. That's too bad. Pero básicamente, but this is a good game. At least this one to discuss. The other one, unfortunately, they lost the queen. But but still, that's just finishing technique. But here, like, es interesante porque hay presión aquí, rayo X, X-ray, presión here, pressure here. Y what we can do is we can create a discovery against the queen. So it's like, yes, she gets to take f3, but we get the bishop here. There, we're going to open up that bishop very nicely, We can open this up here, or we can open this way. And we're going to have the bishops coming. So I don't know if they did it kind of quickly. Estaba bastante rápido, ¿no? Oh. Muy bien. Okay, good. So, ya tenemos tres partidos. Okay, good. I'm glad you came. So, look, they're looking at this one. See, now we're going to study this. So, same thing. Maybe they're watching the stream and they're like, okay, I see what he's up to. I see what he's about. Tal vez estaban mirando la transmisión, la stream en vivo y se están pensando, yo sé lo que quiere hacer. Hi. ¿Alguien habla español? O pueden, como dije en el título, en la descripción, ojalá que puede aprender un poco, like I said in the description. I hope you can learn a little Spanish too. Okay, so this is a target for both of us. Anything else? No? Clearly we have easy bishop development at this game. This will be restricting my knight as they're doing it. And the white rider with an alien. Is it a play on something? Okay, let's see. How do we go about this? I mean, I could play purely in the center. Puedo solamente jugar puramente en el centro. Y, por ejemplo, trato de bloquear su alfil, like I block his bishop and fight directly on the dark squares. And you could play something like f5 and knight behind, something like you would do in a kind of a Grand Prix attack against the Sicilian. But, of course, they only playing that. It'd be reverse Sicilian. And, again, just to think of basic structures, because that's what the opening's about. You should understand the structure. Tiene que entender la estructura fundamental de cada apertura. You have to understand every opening, the fundamental structure, right? Apertura, opening. So whoever wants to learn Spanish, not to be too didactic about it, but I think it's fun. And Spanish is the second most common of native languages. So that's what I saw on Wikipedia or something. You can double check if you want to. All right, if you want to check the source. But hey, Wikipedia is usually very accurate. Just gotta double check it. Okay, so this looks very interesting. I like this. Unless I want to fianchetto. I could still fianchetto as well. We can also just go e5 right away. But think about what other central pushes. ¿Cuál puede empujar en el centro también? Can they play for this one? Meet me in the middle, for example. In which case I might be enticed to play f5, which would, if I want to do it anyhow, perhaps, it would make it harder for them to do that, because then I would gain more center. Whereas now, after e5 kind of reversed, e5, e4, then f5, and that's, I don't know if I'm ready for like a reverse king's gambit yet. So this comes to mind, and might actually be part of some light square play myself. Although it precludes probably the h5, h4, h3 idea, because I don't think I want to do this and this due to weaknesses. But I do think this looks legit. I like the structure. I think it's consistent. We're looking at a soft spot on g2. They can't get a bishop there easily. Nothing else can cover. So that is actually, well, by the way, every point is a weak point at the beginning. Fun. That's how I view it. Because f pawn is weak. Why? It's already weak, but only the king guards it. C pawn, only queen guards it, to become weaker usually. In this case, it would be the g pawns, because they're already weak to begin with. It's like, imagine you move a bishop out, that becomes weak, right? But then the more the pawns push, they have the, quote, lust to expand, but then the more they weaken things. So we'll see this play out probably in some of the games. Let's go with this aggressive move. Okay, queen moves away. Ella mueve. Y tengo que elegir lo que voy a hacer con mi alfil. I have to think about what I do with my bishop, right? Now they probably want to go like this and attack, so not a big deal because you can easily go here. So of course the move has to be to move the bishop, almost certainly. Where do we want to put on this diagonal or retreat this way? Let's figure this out. It's a move, you know, that's a move. It's an interesting move, but they can easily challenge it. This is a move, I'm tempted to do the Karpovian bishop retreat and keep it tight. And now we look at their resources. The nice thing about this move is that we lose this. Never mind. And then we like, oh, we're going to take again. They're like, nope, I'm taking this one. And then we take that. And it's like, okay, hold on a second. So wait, hold on. That's funny. Wait, so we go back. We probably go, okay, I think I'm going here, but still. And then we go here, and then we're running into like this kind of thing. It's annoying, right? If you go here, bishop takes. It's just kind of funny how it works out this way too. But, nope, you cannot take back because this is hanging. So it actually, you just lose the bishop. So you go here, bishop takes. It's like, no, I'm just taking your bishop, and you can't take back because it gets pinned, and you can't take with the rook because it takes the rook. So it actually doesn't do anything. Therefore, bishop a3 is actually very interesting. If they want to trade, so what? But look here, you know, you can put some pressure on e7 rather. You know, you can do this. That's interesting. And of course, we have to anticipate this stuff. Now, what I would love to do is to chase away the queen, which we could do via knight d3 to f2, perhaps. Put a little more pressure on that. And the bishop being nearby wouldn't be a bad thing as far as defense is concerned. So this is the safer move. This is the more kind of strange, aggressive move. This move can also be accompanied by a4, a5, striking at the b6 point. Entonces estoy diciendo que no, este no va a funcionar porque puede capturar. Es problemático, ¿no? Hay un clave aquí. Aquí es agresivo, pero quiero defender un poco porque ya conozco que él tiene eso. Yo sé. I already know. Ya sé, yo sé, I know. So we can go here, knight d3 to f2, caballo d3, f2, atacar al rey, la reina. Ojalá que el rey. Yeah, so I think this is probably the safe move, you know. This is seguro y loco. Well, the other thing is actually, interestingly, this is more, it seems, it also defends and attacks, right? So I think it's actually pretty logical to come this way, you know, because we want to put pressure. We don't want to have to get stuck, and we don't want to be too afraid of this thrust. It's annoying for sure, but back, push, knight, let's say push. So it'd be like here, push, push. It's kind of annoying. So leave. She goes there. I have to be careful, actually. That's an argument again for this one. Okay, I'll keep it safe. All right. So we might want to just keep on putting pressure on them, like maybe simply centralize. And you can check them. This is okay, it's a one move attack. It's kind of interesting, actually. Ataque con un movimiento un poco interesante. You just go tempo, tempo, tempo. Ganando tiempo. You come here. Jaque. I think I like this attack. If I can waste any time. Oh, wow. Really? Really? Now they really want to draw, huh? If you want to take this way, you can take there. Y tenemos tablas. If we take. But that buys me a little time, you know, because I think this was more direct, actually. This doesn't actually threaten anything. No hay una amenaza. Aquí no hay amenaza. Solamente come. Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. So that's why, you know, there's still this. So you have to be very cautious. It's a huge part of chess, of getting stronger and stronger. Tienen que tener mucho cuidadoso. Mucha cuidadoso. Cuidarse. Porque tiene trucos. Es un parte de ajedrez muy importante para hacer maestría. So we go here. And then again, if they take, probably fine. Slip. Oh, was it the wrong pawn? Still not bad. Yeah, the other one's going to be more direct, but, you know, if we go here, like, there are some ways, you know, still do that. But if I take it, or maybe they're messing with me. Yeah, that's at least a draw. Check. Let's get the rook to safety. Only way. La única manera que sea seguro. So we have to be very cautious defensively. Cuidadoso defensivamente. Jaque, por supuesto. Just checking. Okay, here we are in this game. Now, we can certainly think about doing e5. And again, we don't really have to worry as much about this move. We can take. We have to watch out for the pressure here. Sería presión en e5. Si capture, presión aquí. Y tendría lugar como d6 a defenderlo. Y luego caballo f6. Atacar la reina. Y luego enrocarse. Castle. But you can see the pressure here can easily be met by knight block. Now I don't know if I want to do right away. I could, but it's not really necessary. Another thing I could do is to keep it consistent with this kind of bird type, Dutch type setup. Would be to play like this to come here. Or even to challenge it. Take. And we say, I want to attack. But of course then they could challenge us. Interesting. This is the most ambitious, of course. Más ambicioso. I think it's definitely possible. Who's that? Is from Libya. I think it's definitely possible to play e5. Oh, it's streaming. Yeah, it's actually working. Por fin ya está en vivo. No sé porque está conectado a liches. E5 es más ambicioso y me gusta ambicioso. Impresión, okay. But I want to strike at it, you know. You have to think about like knight here. Solamente guardar. I mean, you have to try and be ambitious. And again, you can easily guard with the bishop coming there. Okay, what's going on in this game? ¿Qué está pasando? Estoy listo, ¿no? Yeah. Oh, wait, could I have done that? Wouldn't have made a difference. Can we go after the king now? Maybe here. So we attack the rook. Descubrir, un ataque. Ataque descubrido, I think discovered attack, supongo. So we allow the queen to come up. We allow all the pieces to mobilize very naturally. Movilizar muy naturalmente. Okay. Wow. It's very annoying. But that's okay. See, now we keep developing. I mean, ¿por qué no? I mean, it makes sense for him, hace sentido. Presión, pero supongo que no es suficiente. Si come, cambiar, este es lo más natural. So, estamos listos, ¿no? Ok, por ejemplo, aquí, caballo de 3, H5, caballo F2. So we try and chase him out of there. Chase her out of there. The only thing I don't like is this idea of a draw sometimes. Like, you know, takes. If we need to, you know, check and then check. At the least, the rook might come and make it more dangerous. But I do think that... oh, wait. Knight E2 would sort of solve that issue. But then take that next. Oh, that's interesting. Knight D3 allows the counterattack on the queen. Podemos tener contraataque en la dama. Pero aquí es más defensivo. But then we're threatening maybe to take. Push. And they're really trying to establish a good amount of pressure here. Because they are able to attack a bit, interestingly. With those pieces. They've done a good job with those pieces. So here, H5 is critical. Where does the queen go? She comes in, but still, anytime you take, they can take. Take, check. Would there be the draw though? Then the rook would open, huh? What is going on? H5, knight F2, queen F3. I have to anticipate everything. Pawn takes pawn. Bishop takes. Queen takes check. King over. That's covering H3. There's no perpetual right there. Oh wait. I mean, queen check here. It looks very sketchy. Let me calculate that again. You have to look at all this ahead of time. I mean, actually, even pivoting the knight is interesting. So H5, knight F2. The idea is just to draw her away so they don't have the perpetual idea, right? Now, if she comes in, I can actually pivot. Puedo girar aquí. Vienen aquí. G2. Come. Oh, this gets really messy. Come. They have this one in. That gets very complicated. Anyhow, this is with a knight d3. I do think that at any rate I can figure it out when we get there, but I do think that this one, the knight f2 idea, it gives rise to new ideas. This is more passive. My inclination is to go for the more aggressive line. Oh, wow. Okay, what are you doing, man? They're just hanging stuff. What are you doing? Okay, they just are done. I guess they're just done. Whatever. We all have to take. What was I up to? Okay, and now we have this kind of interesting. We have this kind of reverse Sicilian arising. Interesting. Muy interesante. Okay, so they're going to put pressure, but aplicar presión and F5. So I have to pick up the pace a little bit then. But I think we can have ideas like here. The bishop attacks it. I don't think they can immediately apply more pressure, although we'd want to secure this pawn. So I think it's time for this move. And we have pretty much a reverse Sicilian setup. Oh, they're going for this. Okay. But this might clarify matters, you know. I don't think that was... Oh, I was basically... No, I wasn't threatening that yet. Maybe after knight f2, because again, they would have taken here. Entonces es un poco más claro ahora, porque cuando como estoy faltando algo, no. Oh, you have to go. Sorry about that. Take. Wait, what? But I'm ready for that. Now the only question. Sorry to hear. I can't do a draw, lo siento. Wait, what's our game? ¿Qué está pasando en nuestro partido? This one? I guess, maybe. I mean, it says it's such a small simul, maybe. But it's kind of, you know, if you're going to play in a simul, you got to play, you know? Since we dedicate. Because, yeah. Should I draw with him? I don't know. That's just not something I do. You know, you play for a win, and if you play a simul, you gotta either play it or what. You know, you can't come back once in a while. If they come back now and then, maybe. Sorry about that, but no, you gotta play for a win. Okay, knight takes. I mean, yeah, we've clarified the issue now. You know. And you could gain a tempo. Lo siento, tiene que ganar. But I think this is just gain tempo, you know. And again, there's no trick there because it's guarded. Let's see. Oh, wow. They're just giving me everything. Están dando todo. Okay. Ahora quieren otra vez. No, but now I'm ready. Estoy listo. So you can't go here because then the queen takes. It's pinned. Está en claves. No puede hacer esto. O sea, lo siento. Tengo que... Lo que estaba diciendo es que si van a jugar en un simultáneo, tiene que... Ya, yo también estoy dedicando el tiempo. Y si no puede jugar, pero no hay tablas, ¿no? So, this might become possible. Takes, check, and you lose the rook. No. Not that one. Of course, there's also just rook e3, very basic, to support this one. Yeah, this would be a trap, you know. But yeah, I think it's pretty direct. You know, you kind of have to go here and just look out for any possibilities. ¿Cuáles posibilidades tiene? Nothing much, you know. Yeah, right here. We have to be a little careful, you know. They want to come f5. Let's see here. Yes. So then we can play knight f2. I think we're safe there. And then finally we will mobilize our bishop. Okay, ¿qué está pasando? Y podemos entrar con la reina. El ataque aquí. Ya resignó. Ya lo siento. Ok. ¿Qué podemos hacer? Atacamos aquí. What can we do? So if we come here, attack laterally. King will go up. That does look dangerous. We can also just play this way and, you know, come through on the e file with the rook. Just thinking of an efficient way, since the king is very exposed, you know. Check. King here. I mean, that seems like it should do the trick, but I also think you can't go wrong with mobilizing. Cuando hay duda. Oh, that's interesting. Cuando hay duda, desarrollo. Desarrollar. That's what I say. When in doubt, develop. So I guess in Spanish it would be cuando hay duda, desarrollar. Okay, so claramente quieren este. But I think I'm prepared for it. So the idea is that now that the rook is guarding, mientras está guardado, tengo f2. Y tengo f2. Y luego caballo f2 y por fin estoy consolidando y ya puedes ver que no tiene tanto. So basically like it fizzles out a little bit, right? So we can easily defend with the knight now. And let's just imagine where the queen might want to go. I mean, tuck back somewhere. But if they want to come here, well, that's not going to work anymore. But also we can open up the bishop. And so we begin a counterattack. And you can see things are fortified pretty well. It's just they had, interestingly, they had a little initiative, but it kind of, I do think it's fizzling out. Okay. What if we check here? They come back with an. I think we just take it. Yeah, they're kind of helping me a little bit, but sorry about that. All right. Entonces, ¿qué están haciendo? So of course it would be a trap for me to ever play like here. Now, interestingly, because the pin, porque clave. Interestingly, you can't check here. It's kind of, it's funny, you know, it's like weird to develop a little bit because the queen wants to come out. I think, but basically that's the objective in this position. You just need to finish your development. So, for example, you just play like c3 or c4. You get the bishop mobilized. Let's say even like here, and then the queen just comes in the game, and then you're fully developed. Everything's good, and you can start counterattacking. ¿Qué hace? Contraataque. I'm just going to think about maybe like the best way to handle this, but I do think that that might be among the best. The other way is to move the king and go for rook h4. That's a move. Doesn't do much. It's kind of crude. I think c4 is interesting because it opens up the bishop. Doesn't block the queen in the event of b3. Oh yes, yes, absolutely. So básicamente estoy mirando en el más simplístico, fácilmente terminar mi desarrollo. I think this must be it. Just look around there. You always have to look at their possibilities. Be intimately aware of every possibility. Que saben todo lo que pueden que todo lo que pueden hacer en todos los tiempos. Indonesia. ¿Qué es it? What is it? Bahasa? Bahasa Indonesia. Is it Bahasa? I think it's Bahasa. Bahasa. Oh wow. Okay, they really want to just finish this thing now. Okay. King up. Okay. Now I'm seeing some options to attack here. So I think it's time to finally play b4. So basically, yeah, everything just is completed. All the development's completed. Interestingly, might have like c5. It also stops queen c5. So I think it's going to be b4. Are there any tricks? I do not think so. And now it's time to kind of try to finish this, you know? No, I mean, it's not like we're ahead that much, but I do think that once we consolidate and the bishop's knight, no, it's not like it's winning. No está ganando todavía, but I think that we're pressing a lot now. Now, are we concerned about, no, definitely this move. Because you could play c5 in some cases too. Okay, how do we win now? We come this way, and we should be able to set up a mate. Debe ser jaque mate como con jaque, bloquea con jaque. Estamos entrando. Usamos todos. No, not from Indonesia, from Los Angeles, California. California es como su propio país, más o menos. Es tan grande, ¿no? Como California, Texas, son más grandes, muy diferentes. Ok. Ahora estoy pensando en cosas. ¿Qué pasaría? Este es muy interesante, ¿no? Es mate. mate. Torre, ¿qué pasaría? No es mate. Todavía no. So, but basically this is brewing up, you know? Now, how do we increase this pressure? We can actually go like this to try to sack. Not quite a beginner, no? If we can sack, you know? What would happen? Like, what do they even do about it, you know? Just think of the possible responses. But this is tempting. I would just want to see if there's some other way. Not yet, but the possibility is tempting. What if you go like this? Take, queen takes. I don't know. I think we just pile on it, yeah? And they can't go rook up. Okay, how do we try to mate here? We can check with the rook so that everyone can take turns. And then the queen could come in, or we can check with the queen, but then she doesn't. We can check with the pawn. Kind of lots of ways. Let's do that so we can use. When in doubt, just use everyone. Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well, you know. Okay, what's going on? Oh, she's defending. And now because she must defend, ella tiene que defender este. Entonces puedo jugar este. Oh, okay, I'm liking this. C5, take. I won't show everything because they're watching. Let's see, I'll talk about it after. It's pretty direct though if you look at it. Es bastante directo. Si está mirando. Bastante directo means like quite direct. Okay. C5, take. Do, take. That would work. So they can't take, which means they have to move. Which means we would come in. Yeah, this is, I think, the start of it. It seems like a combo. Okay, where are they going? I think now we just do a pawn check to lure him out with the check. Okay. Cool. Rock, chess, rock, star, oh hit. Cool. Do you find it useful or any suggestions? Yeah, but I think if we get quite a few, it'll be fun. If we get like 10 at once. But this is a little calmer. But since it's más calmo, puedo explicar más. So since it's calmer, I can just explain more, think more, more in depth, which is just fine. But you see what's going on now? Okay, is this mate coming? Yeah, mate in 2, yeah? No, mate in 2 or 3? F1. A mate in 3 maybe. 1. Mate in 2. Because you take the pawn with mate. So they retreat, right? So the idea here is that by making them go away, they couldn't take because you have sack and then mate. But now what happens is that the knight is able to reach this, and suddenly everyone comes to life. And this is covered like we needed to. This counterattack. The bishop and queen are out, and that might be decisive. Is it decisive? I think it is. Because the idea here is you simply are going for a sack, which is irresistible. And we have a mate. Good game. Sort of. Oh, it's not mate. My bad. Wait, it's not mate yet. Oh, C4 is mate then. I was trying to mate that one. That's a mate. Pawn mate. Yeah, I don't know. You kind of just gave everything to me. Oh, that's you. Okay. You kind of gave me everything, though. I think were you trying to do it? You were trying to... Wait, no, let me see. Good game. No, you were once... I feel like once you gave me the queen, I think you were just like, just take my pieces, no? But I think maybe... Did you overlook the fork or what happened? Yeah, likewise. But I don't know. Tell me what happened. Did you miss the fork? El tenedor, that's my name, right? Do you speak Spanish? Habla español? Pero estoy diciendo que tal vez el faltos el tenedor. Y luego, pero estoy pensando que después de esto, estaba like, joder, cualquier cosa. Toma. Maybe go for stalemate, I don't know. But now, okay, in this case, we have the win, the sack. But we do not, unfortunately, have a mate, because the queen will take. So basically, what we do, take, and then they cannot take back because we have a mate. We have too much pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers, only 3 defenders. So we overwhelm them, right? So we just do it. But everything has been concentrated. Todos están concentrados en este momento, en este punto. Enfocar, punto de ataque, punto débil. Amenaza. So todo está preparado. Jaque. Y gano la dama, gano la reina, o mate. You just have to make sure you have more attackers than defenders, and obviously you count it. You look at it specifically, but if you just know there are more attackers than defenders, but you can see that this finished. So you see the way it kind of flows. Very interesting, the flow of the game, because they had some initiative here. And again, I missed. I was thinking I was going to, here's the thing, I was planning on knight d3. Even some little tricks with knight here to here. I'm like, no, you don't get to do that. Well, now I want to look at it. Now I'm trying to go here or here. No, I hallucinated. Never mind. That's the other game. That was the other game. No, I was trying to play for e5. But I wanted to go knight d3 to do so, but then he hits me with c4. They'd hit me with that. So, but anyway, so I dealt with them, and I'm like, okay, we looked at it. I noticed this move. So I said, okay, I'm prepared for that because my rook will be here. So I'm giving up the pawn. I get the pawn back. So it's actually equal, but I was pretty happy with this bishop. But then suddenly, amazingly, and I think we'll look at this move. That would have put more pressure on me. And there's always these tricks, because if I go back, you get this move. So then anyway, that happened. And then now I have to win. Because is this the last game though? But I think we have a minute, yeah. Okay. So we tighten everything up and then open the pieces and then the sack and pile up on here. Then basically that was like just the conclusion of it all, right? And this is our only, that's our only game going. Okay. Now is walking into un ataque, un rayo X-ray. So we just think about, okay, what's the best way to handle this? It looks pretty good, but ideally we want to try to do this very accurately. I mean, I think we probably just take the queen, como la dama, but you never know. There might be something better than that. Actually, there is. We want to be very precise here. So what we can do is we can move the rook away. And then we win the entire queen instead of taking the queen. King takes check blocks. So we want to be as merciless as possible in these scenarios, because you don't want to give them that. No, they don't need that. You can play, we kind of slingshot it. We might even have something else going on. Not really. We don't have a knight check, unfortunately. But we can do a fun little slingshot. If they block with the rook, you just take, right? And then, make sure you don't mess it up. No messing up there. So the idea is you take the entire queen. We just make a nice little swing. Just kind of load it up. You have to be merciless, guys. So básicamente lo que estés haciendo es que sí podemos ganar la dama por la torre, pero no es suficiente. No, me gusta más este jaque y luego yo veo esto no hay tablas, my man. No. You know we don't take draws. Nobody should take a draw. Check. Está abriendo. It's opening up against the king. And then whatever they do. Okay, now we might even have an intermediate move. Unfortunately, we do not. The bishop's in the way. We don't have any checks. So, but now, like I said, at this moment, we take the entire queen. So you see, it's kind of like a slingshot. Check, take. It's kind of fun. But you see, I had to be very cautious. My tightening maneuver. This is I like to call tightening the screws, like Bobby Fischer, round 6. You look at round 6, Fischer Spassky. Tighten this. Then I got to go in a minute if this game finishes. Then I'll do another Simul, maybe with knight odds, because I want to vindicate myself. Okay. But now we have, look at this, what's the material count? We're at +6, knight for knight. So basically rook for rook. We have queen for rook and pawn. 2 pawns. But they're going to fight. You know they're going to fight. Van a luchar. Tiene que luchar. Necesario. No. Dejarlo. Check. Back. No problem for them. Not no problem, but oh. Check it out. I like this check. I like to look at that check. That was dangerous. Watch out for the knight, but everything, you know, everything amazingly is covered. Asombroso que todo está. How am I taking up these Spanish words? I thought I didn't know the Spanish words. Asombroso que todo está cubrido. Yeah, I don't know. Like I needed to brush. I'm like, okay, I still remember some Spanish. Okay, cool. Todo está cubrido. Everything is covered. And now it's almost checkmate. We check. If king goes back, I want to check it this way. Now, interestingly, if we check here first, and then we check, goes here. We might have a mate that way. Let me check. Check. But we can certainly play the check here, and then go back, and we have check here. The knight can block. Does that even matter? No, maybe. But I think that's very direct. But this is kind of interesting. Check, check. I think we're not going to be too complicated. That's the point. So we like to work long range. Demonstration of long range. Demostración del poder de diagonales muy largas. Están funcionando muy lejos. And then resigned. Good game, good game. So you can see we're working long range. I say you had a lot. Kind of a flash. It was a flash attack. Yeah, it was really a flash attack. And I don't know how to say that in Spanish. I might need to look that up. I want to actually look that up. Flash. Ataque relámpago. Relámpago.
Ataque relámpago.
Relámpago. Like a flood, I guess. I don't know. Ataque relámpago. So it just comes all of a sudden, you know. So and then it was interesting that I had a flash attack, but he was building a flash attack. Let's take a look at this. It's a very interesting game. But I think it demonstrates some important concepts too. You know, not to be arrogant or something, but I do think some. You know, since I won the game, but I do think that really interesting concepts came up in the game that could be educational, you know. So, hay muy interesantes partes. Vamos a ver si hay una cosa que él podía hacer que faltaba. But creo que hay momentos instruccionales, like instructivos. So, he was better. Yeah, he had a good position, and then once something happened, then boom, now I took over. So let's see where they were better. Interesting. It just likes them from the start right away. It just likes their position a lot from the start. So it's like 1.6, but it's like, look, it says minus 1.6. Obviously, they're not winning. You know, obviously they're not winning. So it's not like it's just, you know, I kind of missed something. So for example, let's say they done something mundane, like give them some random move, right? Then the idea was that I would then go, or like let's say this move instead. The idea was I was gonna go here. Esta es la idea, y puedo conectar todo. That was my idea in a perfect world. Maybe in this or something. So in a perfect world, see, everything's working on the square. And if he goes here, boom, it's como un bird, un pájaro. It's like a bird, which I play. It's a great opening. A lot of pressure on your opponents. Classic. I was hoping for that, but I overlooked this. What does he have? Yeah, what? He likes F6, but I think it's fine. So G3 was a bad move. What am I? Oh, so let's see. Take. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, I just gained initiative. I should have thought of that. Just being willing to give it. But I didn't like the idea, you know. No me gustó mucho porque me gustó este peón. Quería cuidar. But let's see. So, you know what? I don't know. It says okay. Funny, it's the same eval as castles. I'm okay with it, you know. But I think I underestimate. I mean, the thing is, here's the thing. I have the light squared bishop. Ya tengo el alfil de las cuadras. Las cuadras claras, pero no puedo usarlo. Entonces, son debilidades en realidad, por ahora, a menos que pueda activarlo, por ejemplo, aquí más tarde. So basically what I'm saying is, it's interesting because I'm thinking, hey, yes, I have fundamentally these are weaknesses on the light squares, but I'm the one with the uncontested light square bishop. Incontestado, al fin en las cuadras. You say blancas or cuadras, basically white squares, like you say, cuadras, blancas, but claras, I think they say. But yeah, but the thing is, I can't use it. I would love it if it's here. Then I'm totally fine. But you see, this is pretty solid too. But you can chip at it. That's actually not the right way to go. Because B4, okay. This is, see, they have an attack, flash attack. And then, but like I said, see, I was like, I felt a little better. I felt a little better right there. I was like, this one's the one that made me nervous. It's possible. It's just not comfortable. You know, so I should have done that. Oh, this is the line that it gives, actually. No, where is it? Just a quick analysis, you know. Yeah, it's not fun. I don't like the look of that. 2 rooks for the queen, and there's a big attack. Dos torres por la dama, con ataque. Okay, but then I think, oh, interestingly, so I did, okay, yeah, it's same eval, basically. They're both fine. 0.0, no, now 0.0, they're both fine. Idea más directo. El idea más directo. They say el for idea, just how it is. So masculine, but idea with it, ending with an A. So bishop takes back, but see, now I'm very comfortable. Oh, amazingly, I should have taken this way. I was thinking so direct, you know. I don't know, computer comes up with things like that, but I was okay with this, because I'm like, look, I'm securing everything. I'm kicking your queen away. That was logical. We could look at other things a little bit, but I felt pretty good about it. And then suddenly it's like, okay, king f7. Again, a few moves I felt comfortable with. Like, I liked that they went g5. Me gustó que hizo g5 y no h5. Y me gustó, por ejemplo, aquí. Y me gustó re... Y no me gustó más aquí, porque no me gustaba este. No me gustó este con presión aquí en F4, porque era clave. So hay cosas que hicieron que me gustó. Y dije, oh, okay, estoy más cómodo. Like, I'm more comfortable with that. So if they were maybe a little stronger, they would not make those moves that make me feel relieved. So when I feel relieved, then I can, you know, because it gives me a time for to go 1, 2, and then I get a flash attack. 3. Was that correct? It's good enough, I guess. It likes this move. But you see, after the third one, like I said, pull it in. You feel tightness. You need to feel that you connect to the board. I feel tight. I feel like it's tight, solid, reinforced. I could go B3 if I really want to feel reinforced out. But this is, you see, amazingly, this opened up because I happened to play B4. I was like thinking, hey, maybe I have that in the future. I did. Amazingly, it worked out. And then it's winning. Queen can't take. Same concept. Boom, mate. Well, I guess they can run, but they can't hide. I don't think they want to do that. Amazing. Double checkmate. Now that's some long range. So we're seeing long range power. But really you're seeing concentration here. Trying to remove the defender to create a sack. Remover, ¿cómo se dice? Defendiente. Defendor. El defendor. Para ataque aquí en F6. Porque él tiene tanto que hacer. Let's say overload. I don't know the word for overload. Tanto que hacer. La reina. She's overloaded. And then, yeah, it's the best you could do is just take and ganando. Yeah, you're winning game, you know. Still, can we sack? I kind of still want to sack. If you want, you can. So if you want to hang it, not quote hang the queen discarded. What do we do now? Sack. Check. What about this? What do we have? Just an example. We win something. We have to check and take. It's too much. You have tanto. But what about this? Just simple, no? Can we just do that? Just take. Check. Take or block. Too much material. Tanto material. So anyway, by then it's winning. So you take. Let's see if this is correct. Oh, the other way is more correct. Interesting. Oh, I should have looked at this. No, but I was thinking that he's going to come up. My idea was I don't want mi idea. No quiero que haga allí. Oh, but he walk into this sort of discovery. But I thought this was simple enough. You know, just win the whole queen and just launch back. So yeah, he can't defend the queen anymore. But the best move is what? Check. Oh wait, what? ¿Qué hago here? What am I missing? Oh, I didn't look at that. I wasn't thinking I had that square. I do have that square. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful option. Okay. And then here. And then here. Wow. It's much cleaner. But I kind of like the slingshot move. It's sort of fun. Then, you know. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, knight g5. What is this? Lots of tactics. Too much is possible. Mate. Beautiful. Also beautiful. Lots of interesting possibilities that can be found. Is this correct? It's still mates. How about this move? I was looking at this with the check. Yeah, I figured I was thinking of something here. Yeah, that's the one. So here, take. That's a block, maybe. Check. Mate. It's pinned. Beautiful. Wow. So at that point is lost. En este punto está perdiendo. Pero él puede entender los conceptos. Pero sí, estaba bastante peligroso y él jugaba muy bien. Muy buena partida. Y el otro, solamente cuidarse. Dice 88 accuracy, 88% for me, 79% for them. I had a blunder. They did. It's 47% of one lost. They had 87. So, but you see the trajectory is going upward, but they had a good position here. So what should they have done? H5, not G5. I was like, you sure? Wait, they said finger slip. Maybe they meant to move H5. I don't know. Anyway, good game. So I'm going to come back and do night odds simul again, and hopefully do a better job. Number 2. All right. Any question anyone had or no? All right. Well, now I'm glad it's actually on Lead Chess, which is my favorite chess website. So cool. And let me know. I don't think anyone said anything, but let me know what you guys think. Any thoughts? Maybe I'm not sure. No estoy seguro si voy a continuar inglés.